Destiny. Do you have one? Were you born with a specific destiny in mind? Were you created for a purpose or a destiny? Are you living it? In Luke chapter 4 is recorded the temptation of Christ. It's when Satan approached Jesus out in the wilderness and tempted him in three different ways as I see it. First in his identity, then in his destiny, and then in his security. While he was up on the mountain, Satan said to Jesus, "Look around. Look at all the kingdoms that are before you. If you bow down to me, I will give you these kingdoms." Well, the thing is that Jesus understood his destiny, that he would sit at the right hand of the Father. He understood that. And he didn't choose to give up his destiny for something that was a counterfeit. I've thought about this, and I've thought about our destiny. I've looked through the scriptures, and I know that at different times God talks about how we are formed. For an example, in our womb, he knew us. He said to Jeremiah that same thing. And I've wondered about our destiny, and perhaps we all have a destiny that we are called to fulfill and to follow, and the enemy, God's enemy, is attempting us to keep us from getting there. And he does that by a lot of things that happen in our lives. He draws us off into things that, well, maybe give us pleasure for the moment or give us happiness for the moment, but in reality does not fulfill our destiny. And we get sidetracked, and I wondered, how many of us get sidetracked from the things that God had planned? You see, one of the things I think about destiny is that destiny not only has an earthly purpose, but has a heavenly purpose as well. I've looked at the journey of my life, and I've looked over the different things that I have done and realized, number one, it's a journey. I'm still heading to that final destiny that I've been called to, and I don't know what that's going to look like, but I know that in the journey, I have to keep my eye on the prize. I have to keep my eye on what's forward and not what's going on around me. And the reality is that we get sidetracked. We get sidetracked easily. I don't know for sure, but I've wondered if whether or not as young children we understood our destiny and played it out in our games. I wonder that. I don't know if that's true. But I know that in my case, some of the things that I thought as a child I'm doing today. I find that interesting. So my challenge to you today is just simply think about your destiny. What is it? And are you on the road that's leading you to the place that God is calling you? If not, get back on the road, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.